They are victims of a tribal fight centuries old, but these are the lucky ones, able to flee here to South Sudan's capital. Among them, a former Calgarian with a very long history.
We ran for 2 days in the bush. They were shooting us day and night.
Dr. Mabior Bior has been working as a general practitioner in his hometown of Bor since 2008. On December 18th, his hospital was invaded by rebels.
There were a lot of people, women with the children. They ran to the water with the children to hide in there in the water. We remained 2 hours in the water. When we come out, we find 8 children was drowning in the water.
Yeah, can I speak to Mabior, please?
Friends from Calgary stepped in to help, taking over 100 people, including Bior, to safety.
We arranged if several of them could come to a meeting point that we would bring a plane in there and get them out of there. And so now they're in a safe house in Juba.
It's not the first time Bior has witnessed this kind of violence.
In 1983, a war broke out in the same town, my town, and I ran away.
He was one of Sudan's some 20,000 lost boys, separated from his family and forced to cross deserts to Ethiopia to escape civil war. He was later selected to train as a doctor in Cuba.
When the Soviet Union couldn't support Cuba anymore, Cuba approached the Canadian government and asked whether the physicians could be admitted into Canada as refugees.
Most worked in menial jobs until the Samaritan's Purse teamed up with the UFC to upgrade the medical degrees of over a dozen Sudanese doctors.
They set up a special 9-month refresher upgrading program for them, a very special program. When they completed that, we sent them to Kenya for 1-year residencies at hospitals in and around Nairobi. When they completed those residencies, they finally went back to South Sudan. They finally made it to their homeland.
Although his hospital and much of his hometown is destroyed, Bior vows to return once the fighting finally ends.
It's important to go back there to help the innocent people and my community in general.
Sarah Offen, Global News.